Hey guys, welcome back. And today we have the slash vertical apartment drop. It's a free ride dominant board. In the tail, you have a semi-moon, so giving it a swallow effect. It has a 3D lift in the nose, so that means that it scoops up on the contact points, making it less catchy in these areas here. And that's gonna be super handy for when you get back onto groomers after hunting pow in the trees or on just some open faces and you get back to that cat track groomer and you just wanna be lazy. This has a camber profile. And for those of you that don't know the difference between camber, rocker, all the different stuff that's out there, camber profile is an upside down U, if you can imagine that, a really laxed U. And what that does is when you push through the board, it flexes. And so this board is, I think, like a medium to stiff flex, in my opinion. So when you push on, at the end of the turns, it bounces back. And especially when you're riding pow and you push into it, it's gonna give back a little bit. So you got a lot of response out of that. This board has a sintered base. It's two types of bases. There's extruded and sintered. And sintered is gonna be the better plastic for the bottom of your board. It slides better, absorbs wax better. It's all around a better plastic. This board also has a tapered side cut, which means the nose is gonna be larger than the tail. So as you come down the board through to the tail, it gets smaller and smaller as it goes. This board I have in my hands here today is a 167. I enjoy riding a bigger board when I go to the pow backcountry or just even off the side of the hill where you're kind of not in those groom zones, because you have a lot more nose and tail and it doesn't chatter as much and it kind of plows through all the mess. The waist width of this board is 267 millimeters, and that's measuring from the middle of the board. So from the left to the right, right to the left. Personally, I feel after riding this board for about a year now, is responsive, playful, and aggressive when it needs to be. You can take it on the groomers, enjoying all types of snowboarding on this board. I would say though that it does struggle in the park a little bit. So if you've already got yourself a park board, this is the next board that you would buy. Stepping up and buying that board that you'd use on a super slushy day, on a big snow day where you're not gonna be going into the park. So I wouldn't advise this for any first time snowboarders, as it's gonna be a little tricky for you. But for someone looking to buy a second board, maybe you've got a little extra cash laying around, this is the one that I'd personally advise you to buy. In the chowder, dude. I'm riding the chowder. Oh God, I'm a dickhead.